Welcome to the Explainer. Today we are unlocking the power to make absolutely incredible music with Suno AI. We're going to go way beyond just leaving things to chance and learn how to become the true director of your AI-generated songs.
So let's start with a feeling I bet we've all had. You've got this killer idea for a song, right? You can hear the beat, the mood, the whole vibe in your head. But when you punch it into Suno, what you get back is, well, it's a little generic. It's okay, but it's not your song. It feels like it just kind of missed the mark.
But what if you could give the AI a super detailed blueprint, a set of really precise instructions that guides its every single move? Well, that's exactly what meta tags do. They are the secret language of Suno that takes you from just rolling the dice to becoming a legit AI music architect.
So let's dive in and crack open the secret language. We'll see how you can use it to really grab the wheel on your next creation.
Okay, so the main idea is actually super simple. You write commands inside these square brackets. Think of them as direct orders you're giving the AI for everything from the song structure, to the vocal style, to the mood. Now, the most important rule to remember? Position is everything. Putting a tag at the start of a section makes it a powerful command. And yeah, you can totally layer tags to get more specific, but you gotta keep them logical. You know, asking for a sad but also high-energy track might just confuse the AI and you'll end up with something that sounds, well, weird.
All right, let's get practical. We're gonna draft our first blueprint, starting with the absolute foundation of any song, its structure. This is how you map out the entire journey of the track.
You can start with the basics, right? Just lay out a classic song structure just like this. By typing intro, dropping in some lyrics, then verse, then chorus, you're literally laying down the tracks for the AI to follow. It's no longer just guessing where that big, catchy hook should go. Nope, you are telling it with total precision.
And you can go so much deeper than just the basics. Want to build up that anticipation right before the chorus? Just add a pre-chorus tag. Making an electronic track and need that massive floor-shaking moment? Command a drop. How about ending with an epic guitar solo that slowly fades to black? You can even tell the AI to fade out. All of a sudden, you're in complete control of the whole arrangement.
So our blueprint is drafted. Now it's time to cast our star performer. Let's talk about how to direct the vocalist to get that perfect delivery for your track.
Of course, you can start with a simple choice, a male vocalist or a female vocalist. But that's just step one. That's just scratching the surface. The real magic, the detail that breathes life into a song, happens when you get way more specific.
And this is where it gets really fun, directing the quality of the voice. You could ask for a vocal tone husky to get that raw, emotional vibe. Or maybe a vocal tone whisper for something really intimate. You could even try asking for a vocal style soulful, deep male to just perfectly nail the mood you're going for.
And you can keep layering it on just like a real producer. Instantly add some beautiful backing vocals with yes. Then maybe switch up the delivery completely with a rap section or some intense spoken word. You can even add that final professional polish with effects like vocal effect, reverb.
Okay, so we've got our structure and we've got our performer. Now it's time to build the world around them. Let's set the mood and pick out the instruments. This is where you really get to be a producer, mixing and matching tags to create this totally cohesive sound. See how it works? You combine a melancholic tag with instrument piano, and you start pushing the AI towards a beautiful cinematic ballad. Or try mixing energy low with an 808 bass, and bam, you'll instantly get that classic, hazy, lo-fi hip-hop vibe.
And get this, you can even control the tempo. You can use a simple term like tempo mid for a standard pace, or you can get super specific and command something like tempo 120 BPM to lock in the exact speed you want.
All right, you've got the full toolkit now. So, to finish up, let's run through a few crucial pro tips to make sure your process is smooth and your results are, well, spectacular. Okay, pro tip number one, and this one is absolutely crucial. Where you put your tags matters a lot. It's the difference between a gentle suggestion and a direct command.
And here's why that's so important. The AI pays the most attention to the first instructions it gets. So you've got to put your most critical commands, your genre, your mood, your main instruments right at the top, either in the style of music box or at the very start of your lyrics for the strongest possible effect.
Pro tip number 2, and this one might sound a little strange at first, but trust me. For the absolute best results, remember this number, 2 to 3. That's the perfect number of main instruments you want in a song. The reason is all about focus. If you give the AI too many instruments to juggle, you end up with this cluttered, kind of muddy mix. But by limiting it to just a couple of key players, you force the AI to create a cleaner, more professional, and really well-defined track.
And finally, just remember, this is a creative process, so start simple. Use just a few tags. Then get bold. Experiment with some wild combinations and see what happens. And when the AI generates a section you absolutely love, use that extend feature to build out from that magic moment. But above all, iterate. Your first try is almost never the final masterpiece.
With meta tags, the whole game changes. You are no longer just a passive user hoping you get lucky. No way. You are in command. You are the architect, and you are making intentional, creative choices to build the exact song that you have in your head.
You've got the blueprint, you've got the tools, you have everything you need to bring your musical ideas to life in incredible detail. So, the only real question left is, what masterpiece are you going to create first?